Dream Achievers Youth Organization is a community-based organization based in Mombasa with programs revolving around sexual reproductive health, advocacy, education, lifestyle and empowerment programs conducted in Mombasa, Kilifi, Kisumu and Nairobi.
So Dream Achievers Organization conducts programs around 4 thematic areas: entrepreneurship, sexual reproductive health, advocacy and life skills empowerment. I'm a youth advocate, especially on matters of sexual reproductive health rights, and especially for the persons with disability community. Why persons with disability? Because in the trainings trained by Dream Achievers Organization under the Right Here Right Now program, I have worked with youth who are persons with disabilities, and when we are sharing out our experiences, they talk about the difficulties and the problems they're going through, and it's so heartbreaking, and sometimes it's an eye-opener because it's something that we never knew happened. We are used to having a few of them represented and not hearing the stories from them. As an organization, DAYO aims at tapping into a setup that has low involvers and low actors in it. It's a setup that not many think. It's an angle that is new. So in our plight of strengthening meaningful and inclusive youth participation, we will be working with the school. Why the school? Because we need to mold these advocates and to mold these youth from an early age. So we aim at building a movement of young champions that are passionate about airing out their views, pushing for their agendas, and influencing key decision making. We aim at conducting 2 key activities in the schools. One activity is capacity enhancement. Capacity enhancement will involve training and capacity building of in-school youth champions by training them on leadership and governance so that they know their potential even at that early age, training them on advocacy to help them push for their agendas, and not only push by shouting or by illegal means, but push the agenda as they are informed and in a manner that they'll be heard by key decision makers. So in our trainings, we involve ways of doing advocacy. We'll train them on ways of doing advocacy, the right channels to use, the kind of people to target for their voices to be heard. And the other aspect is through mentorship. Our mentors or peer educators will be persons with disabilities who are youth advocates, who will go into the schools, mentor the students, and help building their esteem and building their awareness. Having them as mentors will, one, encourage the in-school youth champions that they also can come and reach to the level of these other out-of-school champions, and also having them as mentors will help the youth champions relate and see their ability and mirror where they want to go based on the potential of this out-of-school youth. So they will be mentored on esteem and awareness building to get rid of this aspect and this perception that as young persons with disabilities, they don't have a voice. After the program has run for 6 months, we will have linked these youth champions with out-of-school advocates who have been trained in the Right Here Right Now project, and also key leaders and key actors in different technical working group spaces, where they'll be able to, 1, push for their agendas, 2, come up with strategic documents that they can use to air out their problems and give key recommendations to how the problems they are facing and the problems they're going through can be solved. So we are looking forward to hearing from you and receiving this grant, because we are so passionate about strengthening meaningful and inclusive youth participation, especially from that lower levels, because we'll be building a movement and we'll be building a culture of advocacy and a culture of influencing decision from an early age.
Dream Achievers Youth Organization, serving the community.